Geez, Amelia, I'm Dad. Today's secret ingredient is brought to you by overpriced Hallmark cards. It's Valentine's Day, and Amelia and I are here with a special recipe for you to make for your sweetheart this year, a dark chocolate raspberry. Alright, to make our ice cream today, you will need 3 cups of fresh or frozen raspberries, 1 cup of dark chocolate cocoa powder, 3 cups of sugar, 1 quart of half and half, 1 quart of heavy cream. So let's get all of our berries into the pot here, and we're just going to put in enough water to submerge them. I found that about 5 cups was plenty. So once they're in there, we are going to turn this up to high heat and bring it quickly to a boil. Okay, so once you finally get the berries to a boil, reduce the heat down to medium-low-ish and just let them simmer. So it's been about 25 minutes, and our syrup is looking pretty good. What we're going to need to do now is to strain out the berry chunks. And make sure you have a nice, very fine mesh to strain this. So, just dump it on in there. And we'll give that a few minutes to drain out all the fluid into the new pan. Might need to do it slowly. Alright, so we've got that all strained out. It's a nice clear fluid there. We had about 5 cups. Now we're going to reduce that down to about 3. So we're going to boil that for a little while, longer yet. We're also at this point going to add our last 2 ingredients to the syrup. The first of which is going to be about a tablespoon of lemon juice. And the second is going to be a cup of sugar. We've got to get all that sugar to dissolve. We want to cook out more of the water. Our goal here is to get this total to be at about 3.5 to 4 cups. Because if there's too much water left in here, it's going to affect our ice cream, and it's going to crystallize, and it's not going to freeze right, and it's not going to be good. Now I've let that boil, and just stirring occasionally for about another half hour. And my pan here is nice because it has a little mark to tell you how many cups of fluid is in there. And we're just below the 4 cup mark, which is right where we want to be. So we're going to turn off the heat, and we're going to remove this from it. We're going to store this in a couple of glass bottles that I have here. And I'm going to put this in the fridge to chill so we can use it in our ice cream. Are you ready to help? Hang on. Alright, are you ready to help Papa mix it all together?
That's fine.
That's right. Add that in. Add in our 2 cups of sugar here, since we already used the first cup in the syrup. 1 cup of dark chocolate cocoa powder. Is that all good in there? Alright, get ready to mix. We got our heavy cream and our half and half, and we're just going to add both of these in here as well. Mix it up good, sweetie. Haha. Alright, here, take that one again. We got to add the heavy cream now. If you watched our last episode, this basic formula should be pretty familiar. We're going to pretty much make the same chocolate base that we did before, except this time we're going to be using dark chocolate powder. And we're going to also add our raspberry syrup to it here in a minute. Papa's going to help. Alright, so we're getting this all mixed up good on the stove. Okay, get over here and help mix it. And the basic idea... Careful, careful, the stove is hot. The basic idea here is we're just going to heat this up. Here, you want it to stir? We're going to heat this up just to a simmer, just enough to get the milk hot enough that all that sugar and cocoa powder will dissolve, because right now it's still pretty thick. So we just got to heat it up till it does that. And here in a minute, once this is good and heated up, we're also going to add our raspberry syrup that we made previously. Is that looking good?
It's just hot.
Yeah, it is hot. Don't touch it. Is that chocolate?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's just raspberry.
It's going to be really good.
That's raspberry. Look.
Well, it's not raspberry yet. We got to add the raspberry syrup, and then it's going to be raspberry. Raspberry dark chocolate. It's fancy. Can you say fancy ice cream? Chocolate raspberry. All the chocolate and the sugar starting to dissolve as this warms up. You know what that means? It's time for. we get to add the raspberry syrup that says blackberry on it.
No, raspberry, no!
You don't want the raspberry, you just want the chocolate? We already have chocolate that we made last time. It's still in the freezer.
No.
You want to try a taste?
No.
It's yummy. It's like juice.
Raspberry.
That's right. So that's about 3.5 to 4 cups of raspberry syrup. You're gonna mix it with the spoon.
No, Daddy.
Okay, mix it with the spoon. Mix it with our tablespoon there.
No, Daddy, no, Daddy, mix it.
I'm gonna mix it a little bit. You can mix it in a minute. Do you want a proper spoon so you don't have to use that tablespoon to mix with? Hey, Amelia, why don't you mix? Did you drop the spoon in there?
Mix it out.
So, Amelia's in the other room watching cartoons, and after a little while here, I've just started to get the base to a boil. So I think this is a good spot to stop. It should be good and dissolved by now. Let's just try a little taste. Oh yeah, very good. It's a nice balance in there of the raspberry and the chocolate. So we're going to remove this from the heat. We're going to let it chill in the freezer, or in the fridge for a little while. And then once it's cool, we will load it in the ice cream maker. Amelia, hey, you have to leave the ice cream alone. It has to cool down, okay? Oh, what's that? Is that a heart for Valentine's Day?
My turn.
Your turn? Okay, you color it in. A for Amelia. What comes next in your name?
B, Daddy.
B. No, that comes next in the alphabet. What comes next in the spelling Amelia? All right.
I draw higher.
Who's Papa gonna draw now? Oh, let me draw it, okay?
Spider-Man.
Is that Spider-Man? Are we drawing Spider-Man?
I draw
Peter Parker. You're gonna draw with blue? Oh, is that a blue Spider-Man now? He's looking real good. Is that his head? Now, what's this thing you started to draw over here? That's Auntie Kate? Actually, that kind of looks like Auntie Kate. Let's see here. Let's give her some eyes. There's a nice little nose and a smile. And then she's kind of got some hair here with the big ponytail in the back. That actually kind of looks like Auntie Kate, doesn't it? Yeah.
Let's put a tail on it.
She's got a ponytail. Yeah, you drew that. Daddy just helped a little bit. Good job.
Look, here's Mickey.
You want to draw Mickey?
That's right here. That's alligator. That's alligator.
That's not an alligator. That's Mickey Mouse with creepy hollow eyes. Let's give him some pupils so he looks a little less scary.
I'm for Minnie Mouse.
Minnie Mouse. I already drew Mickey. Okay. All right. I'll make a deal with you. You want Minnie Mouse?
Yeah. Yes, Papa. Minnie Mouse. I'm gonna make it here.
There is Min Mouse.
From Mickey. Mine from Mickey.
How about I draw this?
This is ice cream cones.
Is that an ice cream cone?
And then put it in there.
What kind of ice cream is that we drew? Blue ice cream. Oh my goodness.
Make it raspberry.
You're making it raspberry.
That's better.
Is that better? Amelia, okay, the ice cream's good and cool. Are you ready? Is it over there?
It's cold.
It is cold. You ready to put it in the ice cream maker? No, don't do that. So at this point, our ice cream base is good and cool. So we're gonna load it into our cylinder and get it in the ice cream maker and get it going. That's all in there. As you can see, we're gonna just toss that into our ice cream maker. Is that loud?
It's my made ice cream. That's only made special ice cream.
Is that Amelia's special ice cream?
Yes.
Are you excited to eat it?
Yeah, and clean the spoon. Oh, okay, That's right there.
Sweetheart, the ice cream's not going to be ready for another hour. You gotta wait a little while.
Oh. Ice. Whoa. Oh, but that's I'm taking it with an ice cream maker.
Okay. Hey, we got a little while to kill. Do you want to go watch a movie?
Ice cream! Ice cream! Ice cream! That's my ice cream maker.
Is that your ice cream in the ice cream maker? And where is that? Show me.
Right here.
Yeah, are you ready to eat it?
Yes, it's ready.
It's been a little over an hour. I think it's probably ready.
Yes!
Let's take a look. Okay, Bug.
Yay! It's so done! Yay!
Let's take a look. Oh, yeah.
Yay! It's
That is looking
good.
really good.
Wow.
Look at that.
It's round.
It's sort of a frosty consistency
Mommy,
right now.
My turn, my turn, my turn.
Okay, have a little taste.
Oh, yeah. Wow.
Just a little one. Now this could go a little longer. It's sort of a milkshake consistency right now, but Amelia's getting impatient. So, and this is fine. If you take this out, put it in the freezer, it'll continue to freeze up overnight.
No, put it in the bowl.
Oh, we're gonna put it in the bowl. Don't worry, sweetie.
Yeah.
Here, whoa, careful. And it's frozen really good.
It's frozen ice cream. It's frozen.
All right, you want a little bowl?
Yeah. Wow, his ice cream's good.
Let's eat it. So this probably could have gone a little bit longer in terms of being in the ice cream maker, but someone was getting impatient. Someone who will remain nameless. That's okay though. This is a perfectly fine consistency to start with. If you're making ice cream and it's sort of this milkshake, Wendy's frosty type thing, that's fine. Just put it in the freezer overnight. It'll harden up the rest of the way. Oh, is that good? Does that taste like chocolate and raspberries? No? What does it taste like?
It's my chocolate.
Is that chocolate? There's raspberry in there too, though.
No.
Mm-hmm.
Papa's for ya. Mama, show Mama's ice cream.
You're gonna show Mama the ice cream?
Yeah.
Well, tell you what, I'll put the video up on the YouTube and you and Mama can watch it together, okay? So I took that ice cream we made last night and I let it harden up overnight and it is looking much better now. Garnished mine with a few raspberries. You want a raspberry? They're good.
No.
The texture is still a little soft. I think that's because of the syrup. Usually whenever we have one that has a berry syrup in it, the texture is a little softer because it's just less creamy and it doesn't freeze as quickly, which is what we were having happen last night. But flavor-wise, it is very good.
I
What?
I'm awake.
You're awake?
Yeah. And she goes sleeping.
Oh, we were sleeping? Yeah.
Yeah.
We got up.
Get up. Chicken
Are you my little Valentine?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Hi.
Amelia, I'm gonna dress you because I'm cold. I'm gonna make it milkshake. Look!
You say you're making a milkshake?
Let's make the milkshake.
Do you want a milkshake? Maybe next time we'll make milkshakes. Would that be fun?
Yeah! This is good.
Can you say Happy Valentine's Day?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, he goes the pumpkin.
No, we're gonna go see pumpkins. That's what we do on Halloween.
I go see pumpkin.
This is Valentine's Day, not Halloween.
Bye. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.